It is week 2. Hello. I don't think I really filmed a lot in the last couple of days. I did a lot on the Wednesday and then not a lot of any of the other days. So I've been minorly obsessed with Animal Crossing recently, and when I say minorly, I mean majorly. So I went ahead and bought myself some Series 3 amiibo cards, and I should be getting those on like the 11th. I don't know how well they're going to deliver because obviously they're from eBay and we've only really been getting parcels from like Amazon. So hopefully I get those because that should be the 11th. So you should see them in this video. I'm just editing. Here it is. Isn't that beautiful? That's going up this Thursday. So this is all going to be a week behind, which is a bit trippy if you think about it. But oh, and I set up my bullet journal for the first time in like literally 2 months. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm a bit obsessed. So that's what it looks like, and that's the New Horizons one, because even though I've played more of New Leaf, I've been playing more New Horizons recently. Let me show you how I've been doing with my books. Okay, so I said I wanted to show you how I'm doing with my books. To be honest, there's not a lot to see. It's about the same as it was last time. I'm apparently a lot further than I thought I was, so I'm gonna fix that quickly. Just give me 5 seconds. Ta-da! Dear me. Ta-da! So actually I'm not doing too badly. I'm about, I don't know, around, what's 51? Half of that's 25. What's half of 25? 12.5? Yeah, so I'm about a quarter or a third of the way through right now, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's about the most interesting thing in my life right now, so good times. Hello again. So I'm just doing some editing at the moment. It's been a bit exciting, gotta say. I'm now waiting for things to download onto my iPad so I can then use them to edit. I figured I'd just come on here, give a quick update. So last night I did quite a bit of reading and I read like 10 chapters, so I'm now on chapter 25. It's pretty good so far. Things have been happening. She was put in prison for being Nightmare. Her uncle was moved into the prison. She was like on death row, like she's just gonna be executed without a trial kind of thing, and now she's out of prison and now she's got a big team, and I'm like, whoa. It makes sense in the story, but like things be happening, and that all happened in the space of like 2 chapters as well, and I was like, whoa. It's still pretty good. I'm still enjoying it, and yeah, I'm like 47% of the way through now, so hopefully we can finish this. Probably not today because it's already 2:30. Yeah, I haven't done any reading today. I've been doing a lot of editing, and I really want to get this video finished because it's supposed to go out in 2 days, and it's not even halfway finished yet because I've just been having so much trouble with the clips that I'm trying to use. Like, I do not know why, it just is not having a good time. I'm gonna go now and I'll see you possibly tomorrow for me. Not sure when I'll next film, maybe later today if I manage to actually read something. Anyway, see ya. Hi. It is Wednesday. It is about 3. Oh, it's 4 now. I'm just like not having a good time. I've had so many technical difficulties trying to upload this week's video from last week. So week 1 is supposed to go up tomorrow for me. Oh my god, I'm not having a good time. When I tell you that everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong for me, I am not joking. Because first of all, half of the videos I needed to put into the project decided they didn't want to work. So I then had to go onto my laptop, download them on my laptop, upload them to the cloud storage, download them from the cloud storage to my iPad so that I could get them into LumaFusion, the editing software that I use. And then, oh no, the problems don't stop then. When I had it all compiled, it made the file absolutely humongous. So it ended up being a 10 gig file, which, as someone who owns a 32 gig iPad, doesn't really work because you need that amount of storage in order to be able to export it. So basically I needed 20 gig for this video. and I don't have that storage. Like, even if I deleted all of my apps off of my iPad, I still probably wouldn't have that storage because the system takes up 5 gig. And then there's all of the stuff that I can't delete on top of that. So like, I just, you know? And then, it continues. Then I realised that there was a direct upload to YouTube feature in this app. So I was like, oh, thank God, you know. So I did that. That only allowed me to export the video in 480p, and unfortunately that looks really bad, so no, I didn't do that. Then I had the crazy idea of chopping half of this video out and putting it in 2 parts, and then stitching the 2 parts, so exporting the 2 parts separately and then stitching them back together later. So that's what I did. I cut them into 2 parts, and that took a time, you know. Had them in 2 different files, exported one, and that would take 3 gig, so I managed to reduce that down to 3 gig, which is pretty good. So I, you know, exported that, put it into the cloud so that I could get to it from my laptop. So that one went up, and then I downloaded it on my laptop so that I could then upload it onto YouTube from my laptop. And the problem with that is that I now can't download it back onto my iPad, which is where I have all my editing software, because I don't have the storage to download 2-3 gig files. So I couldn't then stitch it back together, so I had to upload them separately, but it continues to get worse. Because the first one, no matter how hard I try, will not go above 480p. So for some reason, part 1 is 480p and part 2 is 1080p, and why? Luckily, all of the stuff that looks really, really bad in 480p is now in the second half, which has got 1080p, so it's not as much of a problem now. But oh my god, I've just had the worst experience. Like, I like this app, it's a good app, but I do not have the storage to be able to support 10 gig. Oh my god, just not a good time. So now I'm literally having to factory reset and restore my iPad because I don't have the storage. It's managed to mess up my storage so badly that I literally don't have the storage in order to be able to put the apps that I had to delete in order to export these gosh darn videos back on the iPad. I'm restoring it from the backup that I did of it back in March. So thankfully it's not too long, it's only a couple of weeks old. But oh dear lord. Just not a good time. Anyway, yeah, that's all from me, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, that's all for now. Okay, so I was just reading Supernova about 54% of the way through. I don't know what that translates to as chapters 20 something. I am shook. I can't even describe like why without major spoilers, but like I'm shook. I'm just like, wow. I have no words. Yeah, so that happened. This is like been a thread through all of them about Adrian's mother, and yeah, I think that's just finally come to an end, and I'm shook. Like, damn. I have no words. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna go back to reading because, like, I'm shook. Hello. It's currently about 11:30 and I finished it. Ta-da! All finished. It was good. I enjoyed. The ending was a little bit, you know, massively fix it, a bit convenient. But at the same time I am glad that it did happen that way because I was minorly in pain at the thought of them all being forever powerless, because damn, you know. And it was a very happy ending as well. It was nice. The ending line was a bit strange. Didn't quite understand that one. I'm getting the physical book and that should be here on like Saturday, I think. I don't really know what to say about it. I'm just, you know. That is book 4 down. Finite. I don't know what I'm gonna start next, to be honest. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be reading it exclusively at night, so I probably read more of it during the day than I should have, but It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to check what books I have to read and decide what to read next, because I don't know, I just want some time to just like process, you know, like, oh my god. I might have to read the entire trilogy all over again, because there were definitely some bits that I was like, I now need to check that this is like foreshadowed kind of thing. I need to stop rambling because I'm just a mess right now. I'm gonna go maybe to bed, I don't know, I need to charge my Kindle, it's dying. And I'll see you, yeah, in 2 seconds again, because won't change anything from my from your side, but from my side I'll see you tomorrow when it's a nice day, hopefully. I don't know, I'm just bye. Hello, it's me again. A couple of things have arrived today, which is very exciting. So first of all, I've been wanting a mouse for my iPads for the past couple of days, just to make editing a little bit easier. So that arrived. So then the second exciting thing is that my book came. I already read this one, I finished it, and then I really wanted it in a physical copy, so I got it. Unfortunately, it was only in paperback. I would have preferred to have it in hardback, just because otherwise I've now got a very uneven trilogy, where the first one has the old cover, the next one is the American hardback, and then this one is now the new covers. This was a really good series, I really liked it. And then the third thing that came today is my Animal Crossing cards. I didn't film me opening them because I got a little excited. I only got 3. I thought you were supposed to get 6 in each pack, and I didn't get the one that I'd wanted, but there was like a very low chance of me getting that. But I did get one that's really cool. So the first one I got is Brie. I didn't just drop it. She's a kind of scary looking mouse. She's growing on me, but she kind of scares me. Just a little bit. Then the next one I got is my favourite one, and this is Marina. She's cute. I like her. She looks kind of like the Octoroks from Breath of the Wild, which are the bane of my existence, but she's cute. I love how they have like the different names in the different languages. She has the same name except in, I think that's Germany. I haven't worked it out, but I think it's Germany, where it's Marianne. And then the last one I have is Timmy. My dad has a bit of a thing against the Nook family, so he said, yes, now you can finally capture him and hold him ransom. I don't know what the SP means. I guess that means he's an NPC, because the other two have like their animal in that corner, but there you go. I might get some more, but they are quite expensive for each one. I haven't picked up another book yet because I just haven't been emotionally ready to move on, but I think when I eventually do I might pick up Truth Witch. But anyway, I'm gonna go now before I end up speaking for too long. So yeah, see you in a bit. Hello, happy Easter. So I've decided which one I want to read. I'm gonna read Let's see, so another Kindle book. I don't know, I was just looking at the ones that I have to read and I was like, this one sounds like a good time. This one's a lot shorter than Supernova. Supernova was almost, it was 549 pages, I think. This one's only 336, so I should get this one done pretty quick, as long as I'm into it. If I'm not, then we have a problem. But anyway. Hello. So it is now Monday the 13th. I know the days of the week. I didn't actually film a lot last week because I had such trouble with the video for Thursday, like last week. Just editing it and exporting it, that I was just like so unmotivated to actually film stuff when it would potentially end up put me back in the same position. So yeah, I didn't film a lot. I also only finished one book and then was just too emotionally not okay to read another one. So I'm doing great. So that is week 2 over now. Probably a much shorter video, I haven't edited it yet. I'm gonna go do that now. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more like this. There should be 2 or 3 more videos coming out for the rest of this month and for the first 2, I think just for the first week actually, in May. So stick around for those if you're interested. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and I will see you next Thursday. Bye!